Hello everybody, we welcome you back to season 47 of the P2 London Ally Better Together series. We're about to kick off the season here at North Wilkesboro Speedway in the Clash. Matt Hunter leads the field down to green. There'll be 150 laps, competition cautions on lap 50 and lap 120 and 120. The green flag has been waved, and we are underway with this brand new season here in the PLABT series. Down the bottom goes Isaiah Bernesh in his new ride. He was in the 3 last season. Moves up to the 8 car for the same team, and he's taking the lead away from Matt Hunter. 45 going to be right behind him, nearly clips him down on the bottom. That's Ryan Durante, the defending series champion. He won here last season to get in the playoffs, and he would win the championship as well last year. He knows a thing or two about racing here. He's going to go to the bottom for the lead. There's the defending series champion back at it again. 45 goes down, takes the lead, and he's going to take the lead away from the 8 car. Back on top is the defending champion. No points on the line tonight here in North Wilkesboro. They're all just getting a feel for their new team and new cars. And now Durante in a familiar car has taken the lead briefly, but it might not be for long as Cardoza is going to take the lead away from the 45. And she clears the 45. Cardoza is out in front. Edith Cardoza was in the 20 last season, now moves to the 15 team. Bernesh is going to go for second on the 45, clears him, and the 8 car is going to try to narrow down the lead on the 15. Behind them 3 wide. Ooh, almost 4 wide. That could have ended in disaster. Oscon trying to sneak in the middle. Getting bumping and banging now. 3 is loose. But saves it. Nearly 4 wide now. Clomping up together now. Oh man, this is not going to end well. This might not end well. Connor Breen down the bottom. Clint Buchanan trying to hang on. Oh, they're in the wall. Buchanan in the wall, and 42 slows down. Taylor is in the wall. Now they're crashing. They have finally crashed. The 16 has just got spun. That's Igor Barreto going around. The first time we have a caution today. We saw Igor Barreto, the 16, get turned around. They were going 4 wide in the middle, and Barreto was caught just in the crosshairs. We'll have to take a look. We'll have to take another look. One car just spun under caution. John Andrews just spun under caution. I guess he had contact with another driver, but we'll take a look at what brought out the caution with the 16 getting turned around. All right, let's take a look at the caution here with a 4-wide battle in front of the 16, and Rose slows down right in front of the 16 car, and then that's how he got turned around. Barreto up into the wall, spins, and I think Ronald Maravilla made contact. They were going around and spinning, and 16 was the only one that spun. Huge contact there. I'm not sure if there was any other wrecks there in front of them, and no, there wasn't. There were 4 wide though to the line. That was just some crazy racing there, bumping and banging at a short track here at North Wilkesboro. And I just have to take a look at the 17 as I have to see why he got turned around under caution. I think it was brake checked somewhere around here. Might have been brake checked around here. 42 was slow, and I think around here the 77 Stewie Moore just turned him around. Yep, that 77 turned around the 17, and he's not going to lose his position as long as he maintains speed or doesn't come to the pits and loses his position getting shuffled out of line. But 17 was hit by the 77 after the caution came out. That's how he got turned around while trying to line up for the caution period. But Barreto was the one that brought the caution out as he got turned around for the first time tonight, and we're about to get back to green flag racing. Alright, about to get back to the green flag here in North Wilkesboro. You'll notice there's only single file restarts. It's only going to be applied to short tracks like these. Bristol and Martinsville will also have single file restarts because there isn't going to be enough time for the drivers to prepare for the double file restarts. The AI doesn't really line up very well for some reason on short tracks. going double file. So we're back to green with single file restarts here for the entire night. So here we go, back to green flag racing. Cardoza retains the lead, and Matt Hunter just went by UZXL for third place. Big run there on that 20 car. Here comes the 45. Durrani going for third now on the 20. And Cardoza leading with Bernesh running second behind her. And UZXL just trying to hang on. He's just trying to hang on here out on right above. Here comes the 34 Matt Gomes. Down the bottom he goes. Oh, car in the wall. Oh boy, the 51 Nelson Herrera got in the wall. Herrera, hard hit in the wall there. He's able to save and continue on, but a lot of wrecks have been caused by drivers being very slow right in front of them. Brake checking in front of the drivers, in front of the pack. And we saw what happened earlier with Igor Barreto. They're trying to hang on now for dear life. Barreto is still running well, even though he got turned earlier in the race. And JP Latara goes to the bottom. He's trying not to finish in last place simply. He just went by the 16 car. Oh, it was right in the 71's bumper. From the looks of it, it looked like he was going to be in the 71's bumper. Now he's going to go try to pass him. It looks like the 15's been getting a bigger lead now, as Cardoza's been able to get a little bit of breathing room between herself and second place car in the 8. 45 just went by for third. Durrani, he won here last season, North Wilkesboro. He's running third. He's looking to win here in the Clash to start the season off on the right foot. He was a champion last year. Looks to continue the momentum going into the next season, trying to become a back-to-back champion. Only very few drivers have been able to go back-to-back in terms of winning the championship in this series. Matt Hunter going to fight back now on the bottom, and he clears the 45. Hunter back to third. Matt Hunter gets third place back again. Now James Richardson going to gain ground on the pack. Going to try to get inside the top 5. Richardson, a veteran. He did pretty well last season. Well, actually, no. He didn't do pretty well. He didn't win last season, I believe. But Richardson's back, and this time he'll be in the 43. I think it was in the 6 last season. Now he moves on to the 43 car. And he did win at Phoenix, by the way, last year. But other than that, though, it hasn't been really a good season for Richardson. Down the bottom goes the 43, and now 43 is trying to get inside the top 5. And Daniel Boyle's going to try to get past Matt Gomes. Boyles is back again. He also is returning after going on hiatus for a couple seasons. Now in the 47. Just saw the 2 car nearly turned by Allison Rain. That's Priya McShane in the 2 car. He nearly got turned by Allison Rain. Giovanni Castillo goes down the bottom on Daniel Boyles. A lot of drivers just trying to hang on for dear life. It's a short track, so a lot of beating and banging here tonight. Oh boy, 38 in the wall. That's Nick Salmon. Just went up into the wall right now near the start-finish line. He just went above. He's trying to hang on. Oh boy, more contact there. Raul Marvila and Casey Hoyt. Hoping not to wreck each other, bring out another caution. That's the last thing we need at this point. And here comes the 9 car, Nathan Ormond. Try to go on the bottom of the 21. As Ormond clears the 21. That's LG Latara running with the Wood Brothers this season. LG was with Stuart Haas last year and made the playoffs with his brother. And look who's back for another season. Oh wow, one car slipped up. 42, I just saw the 42 Skylar Taylor went on the apron there, but Zachary Fitzwater is back. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. has made a return to the PLABT series. Decided to give another go this season with Stuart Haas Racing, and that his number 4 car. He made the championship 4, I believe, last year, and now he's looking for more. He wants to win that title. He wants the championship this year. And he knows he can compete. He can do it. But he's gonna need a lot more in order to get in back to the championship four and maybe try to close out with a title. .47 on the bumper, the 19 trying to give him the bump and run. That 19's holding on though. But here comes Fitzwater. He's going to get by Connor Breton. Another veteran, former champion, Connor Breton, back again with his old team. They're 3 wide in the back of the pack. That's Michelle Anderson in the 6th car. Another rookie in the field. Michelle Anderson takes over the 6. We'll see if he can get by another pass in this first race running in the PLABT series. Well, not officially because it's not points paying, but just getting a feel for things. Clark McKee just hit the wall there. They got to be careful of that wall, not to get too close or lose the momentum. A lot of momentum can be lost hitting the wall. Mentioned earlier, we're going to have a competition caution on or around lap 50. And then another competition caution will occur on or around lap 120. It is the Clash after all. These guys are trying to get a feel for their cars, running around and see what works best for them as they head to the new season, as they start their new seasons with their new teams. There's Edith Cardoza. She's led so far the most laps tonight. She was able to get by the pack, and now she's able to hold on right now for the lead. We'll see if Edith will hang on and win here tonight and get things started on the right foot. Last season, Edith Cardoza made the playoffs. Surprised everybody coming back after being away from the series for very long. But she came back last year and was able to even win at Sonoma and able to make a return to the playoffs. Now Edith is with a new team with Rick Ware Racing in the 15. We'll see how. And Rick Ware, we have seen them before being very competitive from time to time here in the PLABT series. So with a veteran driver, we'll see if this will lead them to a championship run. Isaiah Bernesh is right behind Edith Cardoza. He's running in 2nd right now. Bernesh last season drove the 3 for the same team. And he had some success last year, but he's looking for more in a new number. And there's 3rd place, that's Matt Hunter. Matt Hunter now running with the Joe Gibbs team. He was running with the 22 team last year, but it was a not so great season for them. Decided to move on from Matt, and Matt signed with Joe Gibbs. And JP Lataro, as I mentioned, now takes over the 22 for Penske. There's our defending series champion, Ryan Durrani. Looks to win another championship this season. To get things started, trying to defend his crown and trying to make it back into the playoffs. UZ Excel running 5th, a rookie in the field as James Richardson hits the wall. It's going to allow Ian Chavez to get by him. Both Chavez and UZ Excel are rookies in the field. They're already showing what they got, running inside the top 10. Richardson, though, as I mentioned, Richardson competed last season, and Giovanni Castillo is back in the 19 for his old team at Joe Gibbs. Castillo did have a good run, and now looks to get back into the championship. Allison Rain is back in the number 48, and she is running in 9th. And Daniel Bowles is inside the top 10. And there you see a battle between Priya McShane and Matt Gomes. Matt Gomes returning with front row, now in the 34. I believe that he was teammates with Quentin Moore last season, but Quentin's moved on to a new team, as I mentioned earlier. Matt Gomes is going to have a new teammate in Nick Salmon in the 38 this year. Priya McShane, there's Quentin Moore. There is Quentin Moore, by the way, just right behind. Just a few car lengths behind the 34. I mean, that used to be his former team, Quentin Moore. They won a lot together. Now Quentin's moved on to Stewart Haas. Nathan Ormond is back with Hendrick. He, I think, was in the 24 last year. Decided to move back to his number 9 car. And the 4 car now with Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Like I said, a lot of veterans. Connor Breeden as well. Nelson Herrera, another veteran. He's back again. I think Herrera was in the 15 last year. He's moving on to the 51 now. So we'll see if Nilsson can have a successful second-year campaign with that ride. And LG Lataro running 21st. No, inside the top 20. Running in car number 21st. Skylar Taylor is back again. Clint Buchanan's another rookie. Donald Ebrahimian returns. Chris Leone returns. Michelle Anderson is a rookie. Cullen Francis back. And Harukin Koluglu, I hope I pronounced his name right, but Harukin is now in the 10 car this season. Another rookie in the field. Stewie Moore, I believe, is another rookie in this field as well. There's former champion Ron Maravilla, but right now way back in the pack. Just 5 laps left until the competition caution comes out, and that'll allow them to check for their tires and fuel. And I don't think it's going to be a worry for the rest of the night. They're just doing this just to get a feel of the car, just to see where they are at right now in terms of being a team. That they'll need all the tools they can get to have a successful campaign in season 47. Newly renamed, by the way, this series. We used to be known as the Ultimate Series, and this year is now known as the Ally Better Together Series. And we're so happy that to have Ally on board this season for a long campaign in its 47th year. I mean 47th season, not 47th year, 47th season as the go-to offline series in the Town 3 community. Cardoza dominating, but will she hold on for the final for the last 2 stages before the competition yellows come out? Again, no points on the line tonight, but we are testing things out and seeing where every driver is at right now. And this is the last lap before the competition yellow will come out. Cardoza is running pretty well. Didn't start on pole, but started inside the top 5, and right now has the best car in the night, but we'll see if it will last throughout the entire race. There's the caution. Edith Cardoza is going to lead us back to the yellow flag. And there's the competition caution. And so it looks like we'll see who will take pit stops here right now. So again, when they get the restart, it'll be single file because it's a short track and not enough room for double file and whatnot. So they'll have to stick with single file for short tracks. Here in North Wilkesboro, they'll also do it for Martinsville and Bristol events. So those are single file. The others are going to be double file restarts in the other tracks. Cars are heading to pit. We'll see what strategies these guys will go with as we are about to transition into, or about to get back to green in about a few laps. Cardoza on her way to pit road. And the rest of the pack follows as well, going to the pits. We'll see who comes out first. Gonna get their tires and fuel in, and it might not be a worry for the rest of the night. It's a short race after all here at this track. 15 is out first. Cardoza gonna come out of the pits first, and looks like Matt Hunter gonna follow behind in the pack. Wow, Hunter just got to second out of pit road over UZXL and Isaiah Bernesh and Ian Chavez. There's your pit stops, by the way, for those drivers, and it looks like everybody might have had a smooth stop. And we're about to get back to the green flag very shortly here for the start of the next stage. Alright, we're about to get back to the green flag here at North Wilkesboro. As I mentioned earlier, there will be another competition caution on or around lap 120. So we'll have a 25-26 lap final dash to the finish before we and then we decide our winner from there. And there we go, 1 to go has been given, and we're about to get back to the green flag on this lap. So Cardoza is going to lead the field back down to the green. Matt Hunter going to follow behind her. And UZXL, Isaiah Bernesh, and Ian Chavez are inside the top 5. As the rest of the field, every car is still in the race. And we will have, again, a single file restart to kick off the next portion of the race with less than 100 laps to go here in the Clash at North Wilkesboro. I know it's Bowman Gray in real life, but Bowman Gray is going to host the All-Star race later this season instead. So green flag is back out at North Wilkesboro. Goes down the bottom is the 20, trying to make a move on the 15. The Chavez goes down low on the 8. Oh, 20 looks low. See if a spot opens up somewhere. The Chavez gains another spot on Bernesh. McShane gains a spot on the 34. 54. Oh, loose. 51 nearly spun. He got loose. Nearly got loose there on the corner, but he was able to continue. And now James Richardson goes to the bottom, trying to get inside the top 5. He gets by Bernesh. And Bernesh struggling on the outside already. Bernesh already struggling. 20 car looks to get to the low line, trying to get a run on the 15. And Priya McShane down low. He's going to go down, trying to get inside the top 10. 47 down low. Here comes the 8, trying to get his spots he lost back. 48 as well, going to compete too. See if the 48 returns. 47, they're nearly in the wall above. 19, 51 as well on the bottom, and 34 Matt Gomes is there too. Ooh boy, more drivers in the wall, ooh boy. Nearly in the wall there, and now the 15 car is trying to hang on tight. Allison Rain goes down the bottom. Rain down to the low line, trying to get by James Richardson, and she does. There's Daniel Boyles down low, trying to get by Nilson Herrera. One car is to pitting. Just saw a car went to pit road. That's the 24. That is Clark McKee. That's going to take a pit stop. And I guess a tire went out on the 24, and he has to change his tire now, so he's going to have to go to the pits. Unscheduled stop for the 24, and the tire just went down probably. 3 wide in the middle of the pack here. 24 just got out of the track. But how will these guys deal with the pack here? 24 merges on the track. Nearly a disaster. 7 hit the wall. Had to slow down, back up, in order to avoid getting himself into a wreck. Close call for those drivers here. 24 merged back onto the track, and that could have ended in disaster right there. Third place of battle coming up with the 45, Ryan Durrani, back at third, and he takes third place away. Durrani's into third. UZXL is going to move up into fourth. Somebody's up in smoke. There's some smoke there. I think somebody made contact. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, I'm not even sure what happened. It looks like the caution's going to come out, and there's some debris, I believe, down near the turn. So the caution will come out, and we'll take a look at what happened. Some debris was left on the track, so a caution had to come out. So let's take a look at what brought out the yellow. Alright, we welcome back to North Wilkesboro, and this is what brought out the yellow flag. And Igor Barreto again gets involved in a spin. He was hit by John Andrews, and the 17 goes turned around near the start-finish line. And there might have been debris flying, and that's why the caution had to come out. Initially, the yellow didn't come out, but then ultimately they chose to bring the yellow later. But tough night for the 16. Gets involved in another spin. Just a tough night for that team. But it's only the Clash though, and they're just getting a feel for it. But maybe a lot to fix before the season begins. About to get back to the green flag right now. Alright, back to the green flag now. Pace car to pits. Road. Cardoza leads. Will she hold on to the lead again? They haven't gotten her to around 120 yet, so they will keep racing until we get to the competition yellow, or another caution comes out somewhere down the line. Green flag is back out again. Matt Hunter's not wasting any time. He's looking to go on the bottom. Here comes Cardozo going to gain ground. No, the 8 car, I should say. Bernash is going to try to gain ground on the pack. 3 wide. Rain nearly loose. Got really loose there, but Rain was able to save it, and will continue and continues. Cardozo pulls away. It gets a great start. 48 car to the bottom, and Rain gets by. What a save made by the 48. Now the 45 looks low, looking to get second place away from the 20. Is he able to clear him? Durrani going side by side on Matt Hunter, and he clears him. 45 into second now. 45 takes second place away. Able to get ahead of the pack. He's able to take second. Trying to close in on the 15. We had some trouble. Samet Ozcan. Looks like he's way behind in the pack. I'm not sure what happened with Ozcan. Might have had contact, and then it just went downhill from there. Might have to take a look back when we get the chance. UZXL down to third, now up to third. And Matt Hunter just struggling to find the line, the grip. He's trying to get back into the swing. He's trying to get back with the grip. And Nelson Herrera goes down low, and Nathan Ormond goes down below as well. Will Ormond hang on? No, Ormond's not going to hang on to that position he had before, but still battle side by side. Oh, 3 wide. Nearly 3 wide, I should say. Zachary Fitzwater goes by. Zachary Fitzwater Sr., I should say, goes down the bottom, gains another position, but is a little bit in the back. Looks like some damage from the 11 car. It might have gone to a spin earlier. The 8 car goes low and tries to get by Allison Rain. And he does. He's now in 5th. Moves up to the 5th position is the 8 car. 8 moves up to 5th. And now the 14 looks to gain ground, looks to go up down below. And there is the 14 gaining ground. The 14 gets by. And now near a 3 wide battle there. Chavez had to back up a little bit. Yeah, Chavez had to back up a bit so that he doesn't get turned around. Oh, Ray got too tight. Too tight on the above. Lost a lot of grip on that one. Just lost some grip. The 48 lost grip. But we're halfway through the race now. Oh, 47 nearly loose. 47 nearly got loose there, but able to hang on. A lot of these drivers getting loose, trying to gain any ground they can get on the bottom line, trying to find a way to get around these cars. But Ryan Durrani's trying to narrow the gap on the 15. The 15's been the car to beat tonight. As Edith Cardozo tries to win to kick off this season here in the Clash. 99 still going for the bottom. He nearly turned himself around while trying to get by Daniel Voiles. Voiles looks like he's going to try to hang on. Voiles looks to hang on down the bottom lane. The number 9, though, gets by teammate Allison Rain. Oh, wow, Matt Hunter trying to block. Oh, well, I don't know what happened there. Did they make contact? Might have made contact. I'm not sure, but Hunter just pulled ahead of the 5 all of a sudden. Oh, I don't even know what happened there. Wow. The 45 able to pull ahead into second place. Matt Hunter's trying to gain down into second. Hunter stays in third. UGXL battles fourth with Isaiah Bernesh. This track recently got a repave. You can see from the new pavement this track got. So I wonder if the repave will... Excuse me. This is all live, by the way, but I wonder if the repave makes this track slicker to run. Oh, 19! Why was he going fast there? Did he get hit from behind? I don't know. But the caution will come out again. Oh boy, might have gotten into some trouble. They brought out the caution, and Cardozo's going to lead us back to the stripe. We'll have to take a look at what happened. We'll also try to take a look at what happened to Ozcon earlier in the race and why he has some damage in that car. So we'll have to take a look back at what happened to these two Joe Gibbs teammates. All right, let's first take a look at what happened with the 19. This is why he was speeding down to pit road. He got turned around by the 24 of Clark McKee, spins right into the fence, and didn't bring a caution out because it was outside of the track. But him speeding out of it, like it was just a dangerous maneuver waiting to happen. So they had to throw the caution out. That 19 was like going real fast off pit road, and that should not be legal, by the way. Yeah, that 19, I don't know why he was going that fast and going fast after it got turned around. But yeah, he was just riding the wall or something. I don't know why he was riding the wall after that. He wasn't able to turn briefly, and then yeah, just kind of weird. Just hit the wall there, and it just was becoming a little dangerous. He could have gone right in front of the leaders after all. And that could have been bad. So it was not. It was good. It was good. It was the right thing to do to bring the caution out to avoid them having getting too close to the 19 there with heavy damage. All right, now let's take a look at what happened with the 11 car. He nearly got turned. He didn't get spun in the same area that the 19 was, but he did hit the tire barrier hard right there. Hit that barrier hard, and that's why he got that damage, but was able to continue the race. Hard hit there. I think the 7 might have tried to take him out, but 11 was able to continue the race. And that's what happened with the 11 car. And now let's get back to green. Alrighty guys, back to the green flag here at North Wilkesboro as the 15 continues to lead. But we'll see if she'll be able to hold on until the next competition yellow within almost 30 laps or so. Back to green flag racing at North Wilkesboro. Matt Hunter goes on the bottom trying to get the 45. Oh, they're getting loose. 45 gets loose. Tries to save it and barely avoids hitting the entrance of pit road. Oh man, how did he not hit that? Wow. That was a big save on that 45. Able to continue, but he's going to lose second place to the 20. 5 car trying to go on the bottom, trying to make a run. 19 on the pit road. This time he follows pit road speed limits. And the 5 car is now in third. Quinn Moore down low, and I think that damage might have slowed down the 45. Fitzwater, I think, might have gone on the wall after he crossed the start-finish line. That damage he had from the near spin, it might have slowed down the 45. Now he's losing a lot of spots. Daniel Boyles is going to go down the bottom. He just passed the 45. The 19 just is getting out of pit road right now. Should not be a factor. But this is a short track, so they'll definitely come around the 15 again. I mean the 19 again, I should say. They'll come around the 19. The 15 will come around the 19 maybe eventually if we stay green. Nilson Herrera down low on the bottom. Herrera gets down low. And here comes Ian Chavez. Chavez to the low side. And Chavez gets by. Inside the top 5 he goes. Here comes the 8. And Daniel Boyles on the outside. Trying to make something happen. Maybe at least get a top 10 from this finish. In this first race. Before we get to the points. Before the ones that really do count begin. Isaiah Bernesh down below on the bottom. Bernesh going to get by. Going to be inside right now on the 47. I think that is for 6th place. There goes the 14. That's Quentin Moore. Moore's just gained a spot on the 20. And we have a caution. 2 drivers have crashed. John Andrews, Clark McKee have spun in turn 1. And they'll race back to the line. 15 takes the lead on lap 100. With 51 laps to go, another caution has come out. This is not the competition caution I mentioned. But it's probably what the officials would have thrown anyway. But Still, it's not the competition caution, though. But we will take a look at what brought out this caution for real between those two cars. Alright, let's see what happened between the 17 and 24. They were battling side by side. Look at that 41 car, though. 41 nearly takes out the 21. 21, that was actually his former ride, believe it or not. And then when they went back up onto the track, the two merged, and yeah, things were just going downhill from there. And they made contact and spun the 17 and 24 out. Caught at the wrong place at the wrong time for those two. And Clark McKee and John Andrews were the ones involved in the wreckage. They both spun out and brought out the caution again. So caution's out for those two drivers spinning, and we'll get back to green soon. Alright, going back to green flag racing soon, and it'll be probably a short green flag run, as again, the competition caution still plans to come out on or around lap 120. But if it happens a bit earlier, then that might serve as the competition yellow. We had a few yellows here and there here at this track, and now they're getting a feel for everything here about what they should be running with like 46 laps to go. But we're back to green flag racing again at North Wilkesboro. And here we go again as Edith Cardoza trying to hang on for the win here tonight. Daniel Boyle's down low. No, down low on the high side. And Ryan Durante goes down low. Durante makes the pass. And a spin. Somebody spun again. That is Clark McKee. I don't know what happened. I think these two were like furious with each other. And now McKee can't even get down to the pits. Oh man, that's not good. 15 car is going to hang on by a thread. And another caution will come out the 17 on the pit road again. Oh, I don't know what happened with those two again. I don't know what was going on between them, but we'll have to take another look. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. The 24, it was actually the 17 that didn't spin him out. Don't know if the 24 got too tight and he just got into the wall. Then the 19 just proceeded to spin him out right on this corner. I mean, not a good night for Clark McKee. He gets turned again. And this time the 19 was the one that took him out. Not sure what happened like between those two, but the 24 is taken out, and then when he tried to enter the pit road, you'll see a full replay of this. The 24 tried to enter and he could not get through the barriers. Oh, that's a tough night for the 24. Really tough night for that team, but anyway, we'll get back to the green flag very soon. Alright, so at most they'll probably get 9 laps of a green flag run before they throw another competition yellow. But Edith Cardoza still hanging on to the race lead here in the clash. No points on the line again, but just for pride, just for the momentum going into the season opening race in Daytona. We know Daytona can be so much fun, so here we go. Back to green flag racing at North Wilkesboro. Cardoza with a good start. 15 gets up and running. Daniel Voiles down low. Voiles goes to the bottom. Ooh, Barretto into the wall, but able to hang on, and a caution just came out instantly as Casey Hoyt just got turned. I think this might serve as the competition caution now. We'll have to take a look back on what brought out the yellow flag again. Alright, let's see what brought the yellow, and now the 41 car. Casey Hoyt got turned around almost immediately after the green flag waved. And he got turned by his rookie teammate in the 10 car. And I think the rookie is still got a lot to learn about driving one of these things. And he just accidentally took out one of his teammates. And that's not going to sit well with Casey Hoyt in the drivers meeting. That's certainly not going to sit well in the team meeting, definitely, after this race. But, yeah, I think the 10 has still got a lot to learn to drive here because he just accidentally took out his teammate. But the 41 brought out the caution, and we're going to get back to green soon. So we just got word that this will serve as the competition caution, so they don't have to worry about a forced caution coming out. And now the pace car to pit road. And we're about to get back to green as Edith Cardoza leads back to the green flag with almost 30 laps to go. 33 laps to go, I want to say. We have racing left, and we will have overtime if necessary. Even though it's the Clash, we're still going to have overtime if it would have normally ended under caution. Back to green flag racing. Bernesh goes by. Bernesh into the top 5 he goes. Isaiah Bernesh inside the top 5. He moves up to 5th. And now Daniel Boyles trying to move up on Matt Hunter. Boyles goes up high. Oh wow, 99 looks low. He's trying to make a move. 20 gets up on the outside. 47 is down the bottom. 24 off pit road now. Is able to get to pit road safely this time. 8 car goes to the bottom now. The 8 car hang on. Oh man, now he's tight. 99 able to get a little bit of a little gap, but now the 8 car is able to get by. 4th place he goes. 30 laps to go in North Wilkesboro. And UZXL's up to 2nd, and 3rd place is Quentin Moore. I think Quentin Moore won here in North Wilkesboro 2 seasons ago. Cardoza leads. Durante down the bottom. Ryan Durante goes down low, and he's going to make a move. He's trying to get inside the top 10. Daniel Boyles also trying to hang on now. Boyles running in 5th. Oh boy, going down bottom. 47 as well. Boyles trying to block, trying to keep that 45 away. Here's the 14 looking low. Might try to get 2nd place. Oh, now they're loose. 5 car trying to stay back on the bottom. Nearly turned around. And somehow the 5 saves it. Oh, man. I think Yuzi just got his first taste of racing in real life here in the PLABT series. What it's really going to be like. And he's got his first taste of it right there. Oh, man. This season's going to be a fun one. Oh, boy. Bernesh in 3rd. Isaiah Bernesh runs 3rd. Almost 25 laps to go. Bernesh is 3rd, going for 2nd on UZXL. The veteran against, the legend against the rookie now. Now the 14 is going to try to get by again, trying for another chance to get to the 5. The 15 is pulling away. He's pulling ahead very quickly now. Trying to continue to pull away from to the lead. And Allison Rain down the bottom. She goes. Rain trying to get inside the top 10. At least 1 car loose. That is the 1 of Rich Roy. Again, another save there. A lot of close calls we've had today. A lot of close calls, man. This is just an incredible, just racing at its best right here in North Wilkesboro. Oh, man. Oh, boy. This is just a fun race to watch. 45 car goes down the bottom. Tries to get by the 14 here for a position. That's for 5th. Oh, he's trying to close the door of the 14. He does. Durante's up to 5th now. And right now, Cardoza's just pulled away. She is pulling away from the pack. Has the car to beat tonight. The 15 just on a roll tonight. The 15's been so strong all night long. The 15 of Cardoza trying to win here in the Clash. 48 car down the bottom. And Rain gets by. Now she's trying to get another spot away. The 14. That is for 6th place. And Rain has got 6th. And Rain could be going for 5th. We might be seeing 2 female drivers in the top 5. Rain's on the bumper. The 45 car. Oh boy. Can she close the gap? Oh, giving the bump and run. And Rain gets to 5th. And the 48 is inside the top 5. Car has come to life now in the final laps. 20 or so laps now in this race. Rain another spot, gaining ground on Daniel Boyles. That is for 4th, and she makes the pass. Rain gets by to 4th, trying to keep her eyes on 3rd. And Rain is fast approaching the 15. Might have to get by her teammate. 8 car trying to get that out of the way, and 48 bumps the 8 out of the way. And now 3rd place goes to Rain. Rain is gaining ground on the pack for sure. Might try to catch Edith Cardoza before the race is over. Rain has done it again. Gets by the 5. And now the 48 is running in 2nd. Wow, suddenly the 48 has been so quick. Past couple laps, and now she's closing in on the 15 car. It's been domination all night for the 15, but now she's got a challenger in Allison Rain. Oh man, Allison just come to life in these past couple laps. Oh my goodness, that 48's been so strong the past couple laps. Here she comes. Here comes Rain, the battle of the 2 female drivers going at it between Edith Cardoza and Allison Rain. Rain on the bumper of the 15, trying to nudge her out of the way. Goes down low. Just can't quite make the pass. 15 trying to hang on. Rain still getting low. Down on the bumper of the 15 again. Nearly turns her. 48 trying to pass on the outside. Trying to do the impossible. There goes the 48. Makes the move. And she's done it. She's in the lead. That's a 2-time champion right there against the driver of the 15, Allison Rain. Wouldn't it be fitting if the Ally 48 won the first race with the new name of the Ally Better Together series? But man, I mean, Rain has come to life these past couple laps. Out of nowhere, she has moved up and now she's in the lead on the final couple laps of the 48 car. Oh, we thought that the 15 was going to pull away and win this race, but the 48 surprised everyone, coming to life on the final couple laps to take the lead away and trying to pull away. I swear, this was not intentional. I swear, Rain her car came back to life.
Now she is trying to pull away with the victory, a surprising win after she had been in the middle pack for most of the day. She's worked her way up now to the lead, a fast car in these final laps. They were able to make a lot of adjustments, and now they got the 48 up on top. The 19 car, that is a lap car of Giovanni Castillo, not a factor to win this race. But he is going to get by Isaiah Bernash down on the bottom. And it's going to be a little tough for these guys to get through the 19. That 19 looks faster than the ones right now out in front. But a big lead, though, for Allison Rain with 9 laps to go. Almost over a 3-second lead she has built up now on Edith Cardoza. As Castillo gets by, the 19 car gets by, the 5, again, down a lap, so not a factor. But he's just making things a little harder for these leaders to get by and to gain ground on the 48. Although they're not teammates, though. 8 laps to go here in the clash. And the 19 gaining ground, the 15 car. We thought the 15 was going to dominate and win this race, but then the 48 somehow was able to get the lead and now is pulled away tremendously. Just 7 laps away from holding on for the win. It is an exhibition, after all, here in North Wilkesboro in the clash, but a win is still a win. And we'll see if this will lead Allison Rain into the momentum she needs to get her season up and running. Oh, Cardoza nearly turned by the lap car of the 19. And that's going to pretty much end any chance that the 15 had to pull ahead of that 48, try to make a comeback of sorts. Man, did not need that for that to happen. And now the 19 just gets by the 15. Not sure if that 19 will catch the 48, though, in these final laps. But, yeah, that just wasn't necessary. I mean, the 19 was down a few laps and could have just given the room for the 15, but yeah, it just wasn't necessary to make an aggressive move like that. 5 laps to go here in the clash anyway. And the 17, John Andrews, trying to get inside the... well, he's also a lap car as well. I thought I was going to say he was going to get inside the top 5, but he's also a lap car as well. 4 laps to go for Allison Rain. Pulling away now. Might even try to catch lap traffic in these final laps here at North Wilkesboro. This might help her out in terms of getting the momentum in her favor to start the season off right. And it's no points on the line tonight, but a lot of pride right now here at North Wilkesboro and some bragging rights for winning at this legendary racetrack that recently got repaved. Now we have 3 laps to go, and there'll be 2 laps to go next time by. Lead is built up now to almost 7 seconds. Allison Rain's just getting faster every single lap. And now we're coming into 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go here at the Clash. Allison Rain was able to make the move that could potentially win her the race. And she might get started on the right foot with a win here, as the white flag is about to wave with 1 to go. Allison Rain took the lead early on, has now looked back, trying to get by Sam and Oscon. It's not really going to matter. But what a start for this 48 team. Here comes Allison Rain coming off the final turn, and she'll take the checkered flag here in the Clash at North Wilkesboro. Season 47 is underway. Second is going to finish like, I don't know, 8, almost 9 seconds behind the 48. Wow. The last couple laps, man, she put on blistering laps. Holy cow. Allison Rain, though, wins this race in the final couple laps. And Allison Rain gets things started with a win here in the Clash. Take a look at the final results right here on the left. And Allison Rain wins by 8.7 seconds over Edith Cardoza. Holy cow. I mean, the 48, though, came to life in the final laps and took the lead and won the race. Oh, man. I mean, that was just amazing. We might see more of what's to come from this team. But what a way to start the Ally Better Together series era with the Ally 48 winning in the first race of the Ally Better Together series. Very fitting. But what a win for that 48 team. So hope you enjoyed our season opening race at the Clash. And we'll get things started for real next weekend at Daytona. You don't want to miss it. And until next time, we will see you later.